You are now watching Dynamic Menace. Please take your seats. The chaos will begin shortly. Are we ready to roll, or are you still applying your mascara?
We are rolling already. We're going. Say hello to everybody. We're live.
Welcome, gremlins.
Welcome indeed. So what do we have here today? This is the child of Goichi Suda and Grasshopper Manufacture. It is a twisted retelling of Romeo and Juliet, so I believe.
I love a twisted take on a classic story,
right?
And nobody does twisted like Goichi Suda.
Exactly. We've played more than a few of his games on this channel, but if you're not familiar, buckle up. It's gonna get nutty. The summer of 2019, a singularity appears in the town of Deptford, Pennsylvania, causing the whole world to vanish in an instant. The shattered world became known as the Fragment Universe, and its restoration became the sole mission of a certain organization, the FBI's Space-Time Police. Iris, you think Romeo's gonna be able to show me how it's done? Right? I'm trying to pick up some game right now.
Drew, I am of the belief that should a fart gain sentience, it would absolutely exhibit more charm and charisma than you could ever hope to possess.
Okay. I made it through the first sequence through the first boss and a little bit after that, but I'm still kind of in the dark with what's going on with the plot. It's bonkers, you know. It's absolute insanity, which, you know, if you're familiar with Suda 51 and Grasshopper Manufacture. And we have our inciting incident. Here we have our hero being brutally murdered right out of the gate. Ooh. See, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine, kids. Don't worry about it. He's just getting his feet tickled. Monster's tickling his feet. That's it. That's all. Nothing to be scared of. Right? See, he's up and at him. Right as rain. Yeah, I'm still in the dark about exactly what's what. All right, he's probably not going to walk that off. Iris, what do you know about this game? You have anything that kind of shed some light on what's going on?
From what I can find, it seems that in this loose adaptation, Juliet appears to be one of several versions, all of which turn out to be malevolent, interdimensional monsters. That should hit home for you, Drew. Toxic women are your modus operandi.
Guilty. All right, so, because we've been kind of chatting over what's going on, if you can't keep up, we were mauled nearly to death by that monster. Our super scientist grandpa showed up and saved our lives right in the nick of time. It has hints of Rick and Morty, right?
From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
Right? That's one hell of an origin story, folks.
This is amazing.
Sick.
I can feel it flowing through me.
I'll explain later.
And you're gonna notice the soundtrack absolutely slaps.
Town is in trouble. Use this. You're really gonna feel it now.
Okay, gang. Let's clock in. All right, real quick. This game came out a few days ago. I started seeing reviews a day or two prior to that. And one of the first reviews I checked out was, I believe it was from GameSpot. And they were not really feeling it. And it really took the wind out of my sails, right? Because this was highly anticipated for me. And just to see them, I think they gave it a 5 out of 10. And a lot of their criticisms, like, really seemed like, they seemed valid, and they are valid. But once I started watching other reviewers, hold on. This guy's killed me every single time. Come on. I started watching other reviewers, and other reviewers had those same criticisms, but it seemed like they kind of had a disclaimer where they were like, it's Suda 51, like, there's a little bit of jank, but what you're here for is the the style and the eclectic and chaotic gameplay, where you're going to be darting between genres and gameplay styles, and it's kind of like the kooky story and zany world that he's built. And they're like, yeah, that's all here, you know. So if you like that in No More Heroes or Lollipop Chainsaw or Killer 7 or any of his other games, no. Oh no, look away, children, look away. Okay, that was going in a very particular direction, it looked like. But yeah, a lot of the reviewers definitely said that this might not be the best place to get into Suda 51, but if you're already drinking the Kool-Aid.
So how are we liking the game so far? Is the combat spicy at all?
I wouldn't call it spicy, but it is still very early on. I'm expecting that you unlock weapons and combat skills as you progress.
I know. Huh? That was Grandpa's voice.
This whole thing is very anime, and I love it.
A spirit?
Not just yet. I'm on your back.
What?
I'll explain later. Right, Romeo.
Yeah, but the little bit I've played so far, I'm having a lot of fun.
How much of that feeling do you think is due to the sugar rush of playing a new game that you've been chomping at the bit to play?
Probably like 80 or 90%. Hold on, we got some light work to take care of.
According to this Kimberly fellow, Juliet is a space-time drifter that has popped in and out of all sorts of different eras.
All right, so we are getting a lot of exposition.
A variant, a clone, or a visitor from another Earth.
Hmm.
The towns in which she appears get space-time locked and end up splitting up and disappearing. So Juliet has been put on the space-time police's wanted
Okay,
list.
so first we got our origin story.
Said about all this, but there's even more going on.
Now we got our mission.
Romeo, having been in close contact with Juliet, was assigned the role of singularity detector.
All right.
And has been nominated to become an FBI space-time police cadet. But we encountered so many Juliets after that.
And here we go.
A variant Juliet who'd fused with a Ferris wheel.
Uh-huh. You know what? I'm noticing right now,
A giant Juliet who turned into a witch.
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody who developed this game was going through a particularly rocky and intense breakup, right? Muscle Mommy Juliet, by the way. Yeah, they've essentially created a game where you get to massacre a never-ending line of your toxic ex-girlfriend, right? This whole thing seems like it could only have been conceptualized by somebody who's had their heart shattered into a million tiny pieces, and they're just trying to work their way through it, right? This has been therapy developing this game, you know?
Always something infinitely mean about other people's tragedies.
Tell me that shit doesn't sound like a broken man trying to figure it out and pick up the pieces after some she-beast has obliterated his heart into a zillion little shards. She can't hurt you anymore, pal. All right, and this is our second attempt at playing this game for the show. The first time, my GPU was so stressed out that it threatened to explode, opening a rift in the fabric of reality. But Digital Foundry came to the rescue, and they did a full-on breakdown of like how all the graphical settings work, and it's really weird compared to like how other games have it set up, right? So I was able to kind of backtrack and figure out the best way to kind of have this thing running properly and stable on my rig. All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that like the music is doing a lot of heavy lifting here. It's making it seem like a lot more badass.
People rarely realise how much sound design, score, and soundtrack play a role in influencing our experience with games and movies.
Definitely agree. I mean, it's not the whole enchilada. Like the visuals, it's definitely like a lot of eye candy and very stylish presentation. Oh, hold on. I gotta use some of these anytime minutes.
I've detected a signal from a Callistic gate. I'm analyzing recognizing this pattern.
You need a single key to unlock the gate.
Oh.
It's been broken down into parts, so find them all and assemble the key.
All right, we got an Easter egg hunt.
Next, find a Nirvana TV. I'm counting on you. Space-time police cadet Romeo. Another special agent? No. Dead man.
Hell yeah. And here we are. Welcome to Subspace, everybody. Iris, what were we saying about the sound design and the music? I'm sorry, we kind of got distracted with the mission.
I was saying that oftentimes people don't realise how much your emotions are being influenced by what you hear in a particular sequence of a game or movie. For instance, an intense scene in a scary movie can have the teeth taken out of it by lowering the volume.
Actually, I've heard that before. Hang on, I'm getting a little turned around trying to chat and find these keys.
Hang on, my sarcasm generator is still warming up. What's that
Sarcasm
you
generator.
say? Drew is totally blowing it? Oh my stars!
All right. All right. Well played. I think it's over here. Right, we are moseying right along. Let's get out of here. While we do this, Iris, why don't you tell me what your favorite Shakespeare play is? You have one?
Macbeth. It's got ambition, betrayal, and a touch of the supernatural.
Uh-oh.
Plus, who doesn't love a good descent into madness? It's like a cautionary tale with some serious drama. How about you?
Counters off the charts.
We'll get into mine after this. We got some story. Hold on.
Julie.
Okay. Let's get started.
All right, you probably kill her now while she's powering up, right? Don't be Goku. Kill her now. Oh, jeez. Okay. All right, show of hands, fellas. Who here hasn't been distracted and bewitched by like a sparkling set of eyes or a dazzling smile, right? And have that distract from the fact that she's a 1,000-foot headless Nazgul from another dimension, right? We've all been there. Hey. All right. Every day is like Monday. All right. My favorite Shakespeare story is Titus Andronicus, right? As far as I know, I think it's one of his more messed up stories. It's basically like a Hatfield and McCoy type of situation where these two families just do not get along and they take turns doing really messed up things to each other. A guy is the head of one family and then this woman is the head of the other family. Can't remember what the names are. And I just remember at one sequence, like the guy, he pretends that he's having her over for like a peace treaty to like break bread and everything and have a dinner and squash the beef, you know? And at a point during the dinner, he reveals to her that her sons had assaulted his young daughter, so he captured them and killed them and chopped them up and made them into the delicious and sumptuous dinner that she was presently eating, right? I know, pretty messed up, right? I love it because everybody always thinks of Shakespeare and like Romeo and Juliet and Hamlet.
Titus Andronicus, definitely not for the faint of heart. What draws you to it?
That it's dark and like a lot of Shakespeare stories are tragedies, right? A lot of people don't think about Romeo and Juliet as being a tragedy, but it is.
How is the lovers' spat going? Give me an update.
I've got it under control. Every relationship goes through these ups and downs, these rough patches, right? The key is communication. Yeah, this is surprisingly more effective than couples therapy, right? Okay, she's almost done. I think we got this. Come on, baby. There we are. Ah. Guten Tag, Fräulein. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Right? And this is probably the end of the relationship, right? Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. I think your decorative tiles are stupid. I want my house key back. Oh, that was nasty. Suda, you did it again.
Juliet, I almost fell in love.
You're a sucker
Right.
for pretty girls.
Right, ain't it the truth?
Hey, Grandpa. So this monster is also Juliet. What the hell is going on?
We gonna get some answers?
Kind of fake.
So it transformed?
Or it could be a failed clone. We'll look into it back on the ship.
All right.
This is Kimberly. Singularity disappearance confirmed. Begin recovery operations.
All right. Everybody ready to be beamed up? Quick show of hands. All right. Iris, what words would you use to describe the style of a Suda 51 game?
Suda 51's style. I'd call it chaotic surrealism meets punk aesthetics. It's a mashup of dark humour, bizarre narratives, and striking visuals. Think of it as a fever dream wrapped in a stylish package, always unexpected, sometimes confusing, but never boring.
There are many space-time fugitives out there, but we currently have our eye on Juliet, a suspect with whom you have a deep relationship. Agent Blue Mountain, details please. Sorting through the activities of the space-time fugitives and connecting time and space shows that they all have some form of connection to Juliet. We must consider the possibility that she acts as some kind of trigger. It's possible that somewhere out there is a hideout where these space-time fugitives gather. The target is Christian Phantasm in Sector Lachesis in 1983. He's a space-time fugitive discovered in 1862. It appears he has emerged and settled around 1983 due to the dimensional disturbances caused by the Great Loss. An excellent chance to get rid of him. What kind of person is he? The evil kind. Using time travel, he set up criminal organizations in several time periods. He's a truly evil man. Just the organizations about which we're aware number more than 20. They're into human trafficking, organ trafficking, and much worse too. We've managed to take out 15 of those organizations. We're currently searching for the rest. All right, everybody strapped in. We're about to embark all the way back to the 1980s, right? This is our time motorcycle. Is that what it is?
Get this done.
Is that the flux capacitor in the little
I'm off.
sidecar? Okay. I mean, if his mission was to make this look cool and heroic and epic, mission accomplished, sir. Look at Grandpa loves it.
So how does Dead Man stack up as a protagonist compared to Travis Touchdown and Juliet Starling?
I think Travis Touchdown has a little bit more of the cool guy factor, right? Like, that's how he was designed. Ugh. Everybody excited for the 80s? You got your Walkman? You got your Flock of Seagulls and Wham cassette? Here we are. You even found, well, I don't know. I guess it's kind of obvious that they would put in a Akira power slide, right? You gotta. 1983. All right, let's get to work.
How's the new gear? Shotguns are usually a good time, yeah?
You know what? I totally forgot that I got some new toys. All right, let me deal with these guys first. There we go. All right. Okay. Ugh. Come on. This thing's got a little bit of zip. Oh, come on. Makes dealing with these guys a lot easier. But I'm pretty sure I said it before. Like, you can't do anything when you're reloading. Right? You are really vulnerable, so you got to find a window where you don't have somebody like leaning on you. The new weapons are actually really fun. I'm probably gonna have to go back to the ship and get some more. Okay. All right. We have to find a few more generators, get the power back on, and then I'm assuming he's gonna tell us where to go find Senor Douchebag. All right. You gotta be a douche to be hanging out in the 80s, right? That was like the 80s whole deal. All right, finally. Anybody else? Anybody else? Okay. All right. And then maybe somewhere in this ball I can find a pair of pants that actually fits. Right? These look a little snug. Not gonna lie to you. I'm not really comfortable with these. All right. I think it's just about boss fight time. All right, I need to find a place to save it.
Are we hanging in there, champ? How goes it?
Oh, everything is going swell. I think we're just about at the end of the level, and I'm certainly not being ganged up on little by little. Oh, I gotta go save it. I gotta save it. No! Ow! What's this? What do we got? What is this? Alright. Remember I said it was gonna get weird?
I have full faith that you're not going to fall on your face in front of the internet a second time today. Okay. Fool me once and all that, right?
You know what? Even though I know better, I'm gonna choose to believe that you're being sincere right now. Alright, okay. Ooh. What is this delicious rhythm that is making sweet sensual love to my ear holes right now? I absolutely love it. And what the fuck is going on with this guy?
You're new here, aren't you?
Okay.
I understand the purpose of that helmet. That's breathing of a human barely hanging on alive.
Got some pre-fight banter. I'm with it.
So you were eaten. Eaten by those white fellas. You, too, have had your face scarred. But faces are simply markers of classification. Being human is about keeping your souls beautiful. Wouldn't you agree?
Sound pretty pretentious, old man. I don't really get what you're talking about. But right now, I'm surviving on soul alone. I'm known as Dead Man.
Oh, how naive. Too naive. A person's face is what makes them who they are, not their soul.
Like, this guy hasn't said anything outright racist, but I can sense the racism simmering below the surface. Maybe it's the accent.
Anyway, whatever. I've got a question for you, old man. Do you know a girl named Juliet with long black hair?
Romeo, this is where you verbally jab him in the throat. You don't ask him, have you seen my girlfriend?
Greasy-ass old men creep people out.
Ooh, I sure do love me a youngster with some depth.
Alright, that was really creepy, yeah. Alright, let's just start the fight already.
Stay alert, Romeo. I sense a disturbance. Something's coming.
Oh, he's a giant?
Grandpa?
Oh,
fucked up indeed.
All right, this is really creepy.
Trembling.
Huh. He may be huge, but his body is fragile. It's only a matter of time before he collapses.
I can't take it anymore.
What? His head fell off. All right, I guess we win. Is that it? Checks in the bank. No heavy lifting. Oh, we have to fight his
Romeo,
decapitated noggin. Okay.
finish off that monstrosity.
What is this? This strange, grating sensation. Something feels off.
That monster can regenerate his body as long
This
as he
is-
still has his head.
Disgusting.
That sounds pretty
I love it.
convenient.
Demons are all creepy like that.
You know a lot about this stuff, huh, Grandpa?
Read books and you can learn anything. All you need to know is where the library is.
All right.
Okay,
Tip for today, kids.
monster out.
All right. Time to clock in. Okay. Enhanced phantasm. All right. You should have a flower, right? There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right. Time for some strategy. I'm gonna save Bloody Summer until I need my health back. Till then, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, all right, all right. Wait, wait, what? What? What just happened? Oh my God. Ugh. Okay. 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 What? What's this? What's this on the ground? What? Wait, it just keeps going? It just... Okay. What am I supposed to do? Ah. Alright. Alright. Alright, I got your number, bucko. I got it. Alright. 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 Not this time. You're going down, Chief. Alright, okay, okay. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. He's on the ropes. Yeah, ha! Got some health back. Okay, okay. Whoa, whoa. What? What? Okay, okay. Let me guess. Wait, wait. Go away. Get out of here. Get out of here. No, no, no. No. All right. Okay. All right. Right. All right. Okay. Okay, son of a bitch. Okay. All right. All right. Ow. Okay. No, get out of here. Ugh, Jesus. All right. Come on. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. Okay. All right, we're hanging in there. Oh, jeez. Come on. Okay. Ooh, nope, nope. Ugh. Wow. All right. I need some Bloody Summer. Like, right now. Right now. All right, that stops the bleeding a little bit. No. No, please. Oh, jeez. Come on, come on, come on. What? No, you're finished, bud. I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. Iris. That's one big bad
Looks like
in
we
the
got a
books.
Not just yet.
Congrats on finally beating the boss. It only took a few deaths
winner.
and
Looking
probably
pretty
some
badass
tears,
when
huh?
you're towards me like that. I sure do love me a feisty bad guy. But I'm gonna have to finish you off now.
Yeah.
Need to cut
Oh, so satisfying.
section off at the root. Finish him off for the world. No! Space-time itself will be further thrown into chaos.
Oh, do we have to?
This is the kind of dude who's been screwing
Do we
with
choose
space-time?
if he
Some bullshit.
he lives or dies?
Yeah. The entire world is controlled by a select few. If that select few are evil and plotting to take over the world, then the hammer of justice must be brought down upon them.
Okay, okay.
No. Dead man. Will he be the one to feel the wrath of your hammer of justice?
We use our robot hand to murder
It's not
this
up to
guy.
me to decide whether or not this is justice. There's one thing I'm sure of. It's that this guy is evil. I don't know just how evil you are. Just how much you've bounced around through time, committing evil acts and generally being bad. And honestly, I don't care.
That's some tasty bloodlust you got there.
Please stop fondling my robot arm, please, sir.
Romeo, no. Dead man. Don't waste too much time talking with this guy. You're gonna screw up the tempo.
What?
Your grandfather seems careful and meticulous.
I can see right through your wickedness.
What's going on?
At this age, you see things you don't even want to see. Do it, Romeo!
Now hold on. Maybe he has a tragic backstory that led him to being an 80s douchebag.
Been burned into my very eyes. It was the summer of 1862.
Told you, backstory.
The Northern Army had invaded my town. Attempting to free the slaves.
I don't like where this is going.
The Northerners tried crossing the only bridge into the village.
Uh-huh. And you made cupcakes for them?
It was so easy. We blew up the bridge and killed them all.
All right, you went the other way.
The river itself was ablaze.
You know what? I'm starting not to like this guy.
In the flames of karma. It was
You talk too much.
Oh. And that's gonna do it for today, folks. Look, a fountain. Anybody got a penny they want to toss in and make a wish? And that looks like way more blood than was feasibly in his body. But that's gonna do it for our episode today. Leave us a like, leave us a comment, subscribe. You'll be around next time we play some more Romeo's a Dead Man.